Here's my beautiful girl. There's my son. He's over there snoozing. And this is why it's important to me. Nobody gets it. And the landlord that I lived with was terrorizing me out because he didn't want to go to court over any drama. So he just kept bullying me and doing horrible stuff. Lay down. Don't worry about Mama. She's a therapy dog. She's worried about me because she can feel my tension. I'm okay. You lay down. We're okay. Don't cry. You're okay. We're okay, baby. Don't be sad. She really is a therapy dog. Best dog I've ever had in my entire life. She feels everything. She doesn't want me to feel like upset, so she sits there and looks at me. Lay down, baby girl. You relax. You lay down, relax. You're okay. So needless to say, I want to build a sanctuary like I told everybody, but nobody knows me, dude. I'm different. I'll find spots where we can hide, and I'll keep them and I'll feed them. They got a ton of food left, like a ton. And I can feed them what I eat too, because I share everything I got. And they're my life. And this is what happens to women, and there isn't anywhere for dogs and women to go to. That's what happened before to me. And I tried to stay there as long as I could, but when I found out that my credit's been damaged because of him and his stupid people hacking me, and that's what my problem is. And now that I'm not there anymore, my videos are better and everything. And I know that Facebook is watching me and Linux or whatever they're doing, and they're monitoring what I'm saying, but they don't get what I'm going through. Instead of monitoring me, they should have been helping me. I don't want to be on Facebook talking about my problems either, but I don't know what to do when you're being terrorized and you don't have any recourse. And all the police tell you is, well, if you don't want to be there, don't be there. The only thing I suggest is you be quiet and don't make any noise and just try to find somewhere to go. Well, where are you going to go? You can't make any money. They've taken your identity. They've terrorized the hell out of you. They said they're going to take your dogs if you try to leave and go to a job. You don't have any identity to go to a job because it's all breached and entwined with them, because they want to monitor what you're making and they want to be in on it. It doesn't matter whether it's an ex, doesn't matter whether it's a landlord or whoever it is, doesn't matter. Nobody has the right to do that to you. That's why it didn't work. And I try to tell everybody as easy as I could without really getting explanatory, because I was trying to live there at the same time. And what I should have just done is been quiet and just let everybody do the investigations and then prove my point and sit there and let him not come anywhere near me until he legally evicts me. And we figure out my stuff. But I walked out. I was done. Me and my dogs are not going to be arsenicked, all kinds of... If you went to the bucket that I had to poop in, it was so smelled like garlic, it would blow your mind. And I didn't eat a lot of garlic. And that's the first thing about arsenic. And I was loopy and I couldn't do my business. I couldn't remember anything. I felt sleepy all the time. My hair was falling out. Dark circles. That's what it was. They figured I would get so sick I would finally leave. Instead of just give me a legal eviction and let's go to court over all this. You don't want to do that, so that's what their solution was. So I chose safety. But there is no shelter for me to take dogs to. I would go in someone's yard, back 40 in a military tent on someone's land with my dogs, and then I would build my sanctuary. I have asked every sanctuary out there to help me build this and work on my LLC and go up underneath them. The lady was right at the Starbucks trying to get me to do it. And the next minute I know, she's like being mean to me too. When you can give me $5 to eat, and they're all like, well, I don't have any money. I'm like, I'm starving to death. You're sitting here having coffee. I just want $5 to get something to eat. I'm really hungry. It doesn't matter. And I'm trying to do coaching sessions. I got an LLC and all that stuff. And they kept telling me to go out and do coaching sessions with a payment processor. Where everywhere I went, nobody would do anything with me because he kept trashing my name that I was crazy. No, I wasn't. So I'm not even going to talk about him anymore because it's out of sight, out of mind. I'll just find a lawyer and have him take care of it, so he has to come within 1,000 feet of my internet, my body, my soul, nothing. No woman deserves to try to leave a home being pushed out, turning my power off, turning my water off, making me shit in a bucket, not let me go to my interviews. It was crazy what I went through. Enough said. So that woman needs to go somewhere with her dogs. And I don't care if it is land with a bunch of military tents or tiny cabins, and just disappear. That's what she needs. And that's what I'm trying to build. So that way, those women don't have to sit and be scared. Or choose to go outside and be like this, incapacitated, and worry every night. Who's going to be bothering them? And these guys are more nervous because they don't know who's who and what's what, and they're older. They should be able to just be cozy in a little place and just have quiet and heal. So that's what we're looking for. That's baby girl and that's Buddy. I work hard. If it was a farm anywhere, I would work my butt off to earn my keep. I don't care. I just want them to have a calm environment and me not have to sit there and worry about my identity anymore to work anywhere. If I find a boss that will hire me and let me just make personal checks until they figure out my credit, I'll work hard and you just supply the motel room for $450 a week and I'll go work and do whatever. I don't care. Or you supply the unit, put me in it and let me work from home, I'm good. I'm a worker, but I want to be safe with my identity and I want to figure it out. But I got to do a final dispute again with Equifax to verify but everything that happened to me, and they told me that the other day. They said you really need to do this. So it is what it is. And I haven't been able to work for a year dealing with this. And I did have the unemployment, but they cut it off and said you need to get a job. I'm like, I don't even have an identity. It is what it is. So I'm posting this on YouTube and I'm going forward.